Woke up this morning, I suddenly realized we're all in this together. I started smiling, 'cause you were smiling, and we're all in this together. I'm made of atoms, you're made of atoms, and we're all in this together. And long division just doesn't matter, 'cause we're all in this together.
Right, welcome to week 2 of term 3, gents. And yes, we're all in this together, and it's a little bit of a debacle at the moment. So we need all hands on deck to get over this. So masking up. So from Wednesday midnight, I believe, everyone's wearing masks. So I assume that will apply to you in school. And if you don't, there'll be heavy fines. And I'm looking forward to my accounting class finally being quiet. So Dom and Mark and Marcus, Luca, and assorted others in there. So looking forward to walking into that class and seeing you with a gag on. So there is one benefit. Right, so there will be some interesting times ahead at school, but we need to comply, do the right thing, and we're all in this together. Right, so there's a few options. So obviously with your masks, so obviously the medical masks, surgical masks are about $2 a pop, so it's going to be pretty expensive by the time 5 or 6 weeks is over. So apparently cloth masks are okay. Not quite sure whether they stop the virus, but that is the general impression, that you're able to wear them. So make your own, put a scarf across, whatever. Make sure that you are covering up and wear that during the day, right? Particularly in class and when you're around other people. So that's the new event that is taking place from this week. We are masking. And that's what we're after. All right, so we've already had this discussion, but even Marcus Cardamone brought this up the other day in class, saying that integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching. So the more we think about it, the more we recognise that, the less likely we are going to slip up. So do the right thing, please, boys. Keep washing your hands. You know the drill. Oblate Hall every morning. Get over there, get your temperature tested. If you want to be a betting man, I reckon if you want to go with 36.2, 36.3, you might be nearest the pin. Parent-teacher interviews. So Tuesday from 4 o'clock onwards. So Tuesday is a normal school day, and teachers will be either going home and doing Google Meets from their residence, or they'll be doing them at school. And then again on Wednesday, there is no school, so an opportunity for you to study. And then the interviews will start at about 12 o'clock and go through to the early parts of the evening. Highly recommend that you attend these interviews and, if need be, support your parents in making sure that your computer and sound and vision are all working correctly. It seems that most of you are wearing your uniform correctly. So generally, you've been pretty good. Just seeing a few breaches lately with the shaving, so make sure that the upper lip is not showing signs of a developing mustache, please, boys. And apart from the scarf around your face, which is now acceptable, would really appreciate your support with the tie and the shirt being tucked in and being clean-shaven. Again, this is obviously even more stressful now, so everyone wearing masks. I know people are a bit uncomfortable with that, so it adds another layer to what we're all going through. And if you are struggling, so as I said last time, please put your hand up and go to a teacher, organise to see a counsellor, go to a priest, whatever it is. Homeroom teachers, make sure that you do something if you're not coping, right? If you feel like that things are getting on top of you, we can certainly have a chat and put some supports in place to assist you to deal with whatever's going on in your life regarding the changes to society at the moment. In terms of memorabilia, so Mr. Harrop and a number of Year 12 students are doing a fantastic job getting this organised. So I'm sure you've seen all these on that Google Docs. So they look really impressive. It'll be a great takeaway from this year. They're probably worth a fortune in 20 years' time if you sign them. So the COVID-19 pandemic Mazenod Year 12 memorabilia might be worth an absolute mint down the track. So anyway, it'll be great for you to get something to take away from the year. And also we're getting a local manufacturer to produce these, so supporting a Victorian small business, which is another real plus with the memorabilia this year. Okay, so what I've got is about 3 other clips that your homeroom teacher will guide you through. So I've got a new computer, so there's a little bit of a glitch in putting them all onto this and me playing them on here. So I've recorded this part. There's also a little interview with Ethan Sherlock, so I'm going to try and do that each week, interview a couple of students just to mix it up a bit. There's a very important session from Miss Seremides about VTAC, and she is the absolute go-to person, extremely experienced in the whole area of careers and everything to do with VTAC and getting your priorities sorted out for the end of the year. And if you check that VTAC menu now, which has been added, Miss Seremides will be putting a whole heap of information underneath here. Right? So if you're looking for videos and explanations about your career choices at tertiary level, or talk to her about other options, a lot of the information and bookings will all be done through this particular tab down here. So as well as that, there's so that's the one that I can't show you now, but you can watch that as a separate video in the Year 12 morning meetings file. There's the Miss Seremides video, which you can also watch as a separate video on the morning meetings file. And then finally, we have Mr. Davin, who's got a fantastic presentation on well-being, which I think goes for about 8 minutes. It would probably be devoted to at least one homeroom, so either Tuesday or Wednesday. That would be terrific to watch that. He's got some excellent suggestions and ideas, and also reinforcing the characteristics that will ensure that you have a successful Year 12 experience and in your life beyond. Okay, so I will leave this part, right? And so now your homeroom teacher can jump into the other 3. As I said, the Miss Seremides video takes about 2.5 to 3 minutes. Ethan's a couple of minutes, and Mr. Davin's is about 8 to 9 minutes, right? So just break it up accordingly. Wish you all the best for this week and the coming weeks, but I want to make this Year 12 experience as best as we possibly can make it, and given that you've missed out on a lot of things, but I would certainly like Mazenod College to be one of the best Year 12 COVID-19 experiences in the state of Victoria. Right? So we are all in this together. We need to support one another. We need to help one another. We need to stay connected, and we need to enjoy the opportunity and experience the pleasures of one another's company every day, and try to get the best out of every class. Right? So walk in there with a goal, every class you attend, to maximise your outcome. Right? So by paying attention, doing questions, practicing, rehearsing, whatever it might be, whatever subject you're doing, make the most of your opportunity in Year 12 this year. All right, all the best, and we will be in touch soon.